Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxford, on this pre-match show. The legend that is Stardog, who's got the team news for us. Afternoon, Stardog.
Afternoon, Ox. Afternoon, everybody. The team news for today is McGregor in nets, Tavernier, Golson, Katic is back in, Barisic. In the midfield would be Steve Davis, Jack, Arfield, Ojo, Stewart gets a game today, and Morelos up front. The bench is Fods, Edmundson, Halliday, Kamara, Barker, King, and Jermaine Defoe. So Greg Stewart comes in today, guys. He gets his first start for us.
For Hollander, yeah?
For Hollander, yep. Straight in for Big Phil, the Highlander.
In the midfield, I've got Stephen Davis and Arfield playing instead of Kamara and Aribo, yeah?
Yep.
And then I've got Jack on the right, Ojo on the left, and Morelos through the middle. Or we have Jack and Davis sitting.
Yep, that's why I've got it.
And then the boys can go either side of Arfield, linking up with Morelos.
Yep, it feels to me that we're going to go with a 4-2-3-1 today, mate, and the second way you described it there kind of sounds more like it for me.
Mm-hmm. Here's the substitutes again, Mal Mucker.
It is Fods, Edmundson, Halliday, Kamara, Barker, King, and Defoe.
All right, so Barker's got over his injury. So I suppose a big talking point will be Greg Stewart getting his chance today.
It's Greg Stewart, mate. He's back. He's in for his first start of the day. A bit of a surprise for me, but a good surprise in a way because, I mean, we know he's got bags and bags of skill and he can take defenders on and things like that. So let's hope that he takes his chance today, mate, and helps us get a victory today, an important victory.
I agree, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing this side. Greg Stewart gives us something a wee bit different. Gives a wee bit of guile that maybe...
Aye.
If that makes sense, that maybe Ojo and that haven't got, they're all about pace, aren't they, you know?
Well, I think the one thing about Greg Stewart is, mate, he can actually go both ways. If he's coming in for that right hand side, you know, he can go to the byline and he can come inside and hit it with his left foot as well. He's very much two-footed. As I said, he's got bags and bags of skill, mate. He can go either way. It seems to be like a very attacking team for me today, mate. For me, it sounds like we're going to set up, as I said, the 4-2-3-1 with Davis and Jack sitting in centre and mid, and the two boys either side of Arfield to get down the wings and get the balls into the box for Morelos. So I'm excited, the same as yourself, mate. I'm excited to see Greg Stewart today. I'm excited to see him today.
All right, so if people want to give us a phone and give us their thoughts, what's the number?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you were brought into the call by the one and only Old School Blue. I'm sure his... You just smelled at me there. I'm sure it moved. And then obviously the other big talking point, will be your mate.
Yep.
I call him Katic, but you call him Nicola, didn't you?
I call him Big Nico. All
right, okay. Back in for Hollander.
Yes.
Maybe 2 games too quick for Hollander. Wasn't he great? Let's be honest, wasn't he great? But neither was Golson during the week. But no. Big Katic has been my form centre half of the season, mate.
He has, mate. He's in there for one reason today. He's in there to contain Sam Cosgrove. He's in there for the physical battle today and to win he does, mate. Because for me, Golson and Hollander really didn't do enough of that. I know there may be a bit of an aerial threat in the opposition's box. But defensively, mate, they don't really clear a lot of headers away. That boy was bringing the ball into his chest and letting them bring it down and things like that. So Nico's in there for the no-nonsense defending. I would have liked to have seen him next to Hollander, but Albert mentioned it last night. I think Hollander was maybe a wee bit tired. 2 games too quick, as you're saying, Ox.
Well, what did they have? 3 games in 6 days?
Yeah.
Is that right? Aye.
The Feyenoord game and then the St Johnstone, the Livingston game, is that right?
3 games in 6 days.
Right.
Obviously, it'll get fit and it'll get better. Anyway, we've been joined by the Global Ambassador. How we doing, Mr. Global Ambassador?
Aye, doing excellent, boys. Excellent.
How's things at your end, mate?
Aye, everyone's fine, mate. Everyone's fine.
Good man. What's your thoughts, mate? How you been anyway, first and foremost?
Aye, all right, mate. Back
Good
here
man.
down in the Antipodean colonies. Aye, so everyone's fine, aye. Everyone's cool.
Good man.
Interesting today, innit?
What's the big talk? Stuart's the talking point, isn't it?
Stuart's came out. I'm kind of surprised as well. Ojo's still in there. I know you've got Stardog on here. He's sings his praises for the rafters, but for me, I'm not 100%. I'm kind of along the lines of you, so I'm not 100% sure on the boy, and I'm not really keen in developing players for other teams. Like, to be quite honest, maybe, but we're short numbers, and it goes back to a few weeks ago. I said that I don't think the pool is and the depth is as good as people sometimes make out. You know what I mean?
We'll get 3 white men injured, mate.
I know. That's what I'm kind of alluding to as well. You're struggling for players there, but maybe just look at sources for courses. A couple of games, then you've got a break. He might need a break. But I think sometimes he does play like an under 23 player. Stardog himself has admitted, even that game during the week. I mean, he didn't look up a few times. You know what I mean? A bit greedy. They things obviously the manager has to talk to him, but having that type of player in such an important season for us, it doesn't lie well with me. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather develop our own players.
I'm hoping that his performance improves, mate.
He's
definitely quick. He's definitely got 2 good feet. He can hit the ball.
But I'm pretty quick, but I can't pass the ball. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know if it's quite as quick as you used to be.
Oh, I'm still quick, boys. Don't worry about that. I understand that I want the guy to do well, but there's just a few things that don't sit well with me.
I don't think he's alone with his thoughts, Stardog. I know you've been a big... you've banged his drum, but we can only talk about...
I've banged his drum, mate. I've banged his drum, but I've kind of tried to keep it as realistic as possible at the same time, mate. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he was so greedy during the week there. His passing really did let him down, and I think if he adds these bits to his game, I'll maybe create in the right space, even with football, because he has to learn, mate. At a club like Rangers, right? Even though he's been at Liverpool and things like that, it's not all about him. It's not. It doesn't need to be him getting the headlines. All he had to do during the week was square that ball to Morelos. And I think maybe if he gets taken aside in training and he gets, be aware of other people running about you, mate, when you get the ball and things like that, I think he will come onto a game. I mean, he's done more on paper than now is what Ryan Kent done in a full season, goals and assists-wise. So I think if he can add to that and maybe get 10, 12 goals this season and rack up the assists and just start to come onto a better game in general, mate, we'll see the player that I know is in there. But I think it's just his lack of experience, mate, in the games, for the passing and things like that.
Yeah. See, a few weeks ago, Stardog, what game was it? He played that ball in for Morelos, when Morelos scored. But he played the ball to the left. Him and Morelos looked like they struck up a partnership.
Was that against Midfield, Dal? Was that against Midfield?
You see, when he ran out, and they had 2 or 3 other ones in that game similar. It just didn't come off, but it came off that time. That's what we're looking for every game off him. You know what I mean? To strike up that thing.
I mean, you don't play the perfect game every week, big man. But what I will say, he had a shot at the goal, had a reasonable save. He could have done better, and then the one that frustrated is, I think, when he done really well with the run, Stardog, and then as you rightly pointed out, he never looked up and made the right decision.
Aye. 100%, mate. It's the decisions that can sometimes even cost you a game. Do you know what I mean? Or you're struggling to get back into a game, and he goes up there and gets that chance. That can cost you a game, mate. So I would just look for him to be a bit more aware of who's running about him. Just lift his head up, mate. Because as you said, he's got the pace to burn. If he gets the ball and gets by anybody in that league, they'll never catch him, mate. So he's creating time for himself to lift up his head and fin that pass. That's all he needs to add to his game.
And maybe a couple other things. The lack of experience there, Big Al, is when you make that runs and you've got the pace, is how to use it. Like, you cut across players so they can't tackle you. It's all these things that come with experience.
Yeah, that all comes with experience. But that's where I have a problem with it. We're in a very important season. You know what I'm saying? And we're developing this guy. That's just where I've got a few issues in regards to it. Look, I hope the guy plays well for it. I like him. You seen him the other week there when he scored that belter, man. He didn't think about it. Boom, bang, it's in the back of the pocket. if he can do that every week, every second week, you'll be more than happy. But look, he's still he's a young guy. That's how I was alluding to. I think he is still an under-23s player. I know he was playing at under-23s at Liverpool and that, and by all accounts, the reports on playing in that were great. So we can see why the managers went to Liverpool and said, look, can I get this guy? Can I get this guy? But for us, it's a very important season. You know what I mean? I dare say playing for Glasgow Rangers is a big step up for playing for Liverpool under-23s. It's certainly a big step up for me to see players in there. I want to see the players producing. I just hope he pulls it off the day. He probably will pull off the day. That's the funny thing about it. You know what I mean? He'll maybe bang in two, play well.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. Aye.
Stardog, people are just joining us. They want to hear the team, so if you don't mind.
Aye, maybe second, mate. Bear with me. The team is McGregor, Tavernier, Golson, Katic, Barisic. In the midfield, I've got Jack and Davis, and it'll be Arfield, Ojo, Greg Stewart with Alfie up front, and the bench is Fotheringham, Edmundson, Halliday, Kamara, Brandon Barker, King, and Defoe.
There we go. Attacking lineup. I think if Stephen Davis and Ryan Jack played today, Big Al, we won the match.
Yes. There's been a lot said about they two. There's people saying best midfielder in Scotland, Ryan Jack. He certainly wasn't during the week. I don't think Davis expected to go on, but I thought he's coming on and maybe control the game a wee bit more. So please, we're looking for they two to have a good game today. Somebody mentioned last night about having somebody in the middle of the park with a bit of dig about them. I think that player could have been, and if we invested the time with him, but unfortunately he's at Portsmouth now. I think McCrory could have done that, just that ball winning thing, breaking up the play, ball winning, passing it to other players. But I still think they lack something in midfield. I like
he's struggling down at Portsmouth, Al.
I know, but he's your player. If you spend a bit of time on him at Rangers, he's been playing in different positions at Portsmouth. Look, I'm not all over the top of it. I'm just saying I think that could have been a player that we could have utilised and played in there. With a bit of time spent on the guy, develop our player instead of developing another player. That's what I'm saying. But will King feature? Why is King not featuring? Just because he's not played for 12 months, or
I think they're putting him in gently. He got a bit more time there at Wednesday night. Done okay. You see him try to organise, which is a good thing for me, Stardog. When you see him try to organise. Obviously, hopefully he'll get more minutes as the season progresses, and we'll see if he is good enough to get in the team. I think the problem he's got is it's the form of the people in front of him, which is a good thing, Stardog.
100%, mate. I think the way the team's playing in the midfield, I mean, you can't really fault the midfielders in their performances in recent weeks. They've got the job done and things like that. I think the big factor is in it, Al, it's a 12-month thing, mate. I also like Andy King, and I would like to see him in about the team more than that and all, mate, because I know the kind of player he is, and I know he's a box-to-box midfielder, and he's effective in both boxes, mate. But I would like to see him. I think he'll feature in the game today at some point, mate. If we're up 2 or 3-0, hopefully he can come on and we can get Davis and that off, a couple of substitutes on, look towards the game on Thursday.
Yeah, look, I do know it took Davis a wee bit of time to get up to speed towards the end of last season, and for me, I still don't think he's 100%. But you're not telling me that Andy King's not a better player than Ryan Jack or Glenn Kamara or even Aribo. For me, I think the perfect midfield would probably be that King in there, fighting fit, Davis with Aribo. For me, I think I didn't really see it with Jack. I hope Jack produces it. I thought a season and a half ago, he was looking to be that kind of player. For me, I think that's what you're going to get from 2 or 3 good games and then die a death like he done during the week.
I think he's been phenomenal this season, Al.
Not in every game.
I think you're right. He had a bad game on Wednesday. Didn't have a great game in the Old Firm game, passing the ball.
Correct. So then you go every 2 or 3 games, like he's dropping out the scene. It's that consistency thing. It's just It's
But
unfortunate.
I would counter with that, Al. The piece. If you play the number of games that he's played, and Stardog can come in on this, the number of games that he played, and you've had 2 bad ones, and the rest are good. You're doing all right.
Aye.
100%, mate. And I think, like you're saying there, Rockshire, if you look at the piece, I mean, I was one of the people before a ball was kicked this season, mate. I phoned in and I said on the show, I think Ryan Jack's going to struggle this year because I think the step up's going to be too much for him, and he's threw that pie back in my face, mate. Because I think he's been nothing short of brilliant this year for us. I know there's been a couple of performances, but I mean, I would say in the games, mate, he's not been the worst player on the pitch. I think his performances all around this season have been brilliant, mate. Honestly, future captain.
What are you expecting from him? And then I'll tell you what I'd expect from a midfielder. What are you expecting from him?
Well, I expect him to do what he does best, mate. Get in there and get in the tackles and break up the play. He always makes himself available for the passes. I would maybe like to see him getting into the box a bit more and getting a couple more goals, but that's never really been in Ryan's game, mate. But it's never really been part of his game. I mean, I see him more as a player there to break up the midfield, there to disrupt things, mate, and there to always make himself available for the defenders and the forwards for passes and things like that. I think he's just he's an instrumental player, mate. He's an engine room in our team sometimes, I think.
Is that no the engine room no meant to be Davis? And Davis doesn't chip in with goals, but the other 2 midfielders should be chipping in with more goals. And
Don't know why we play, Al. It's usually 2 sitting with 1 advanced, and then you've got the 3
and that's
forward
Aribo. Aribo's our attacking midfielder,
aye.
Is that what we're putting?
He's doing okay, mate. He's
all right.
He's shown glimpses that the boy's got a real talent, and what he's got, and because he's 6'2", he's got a presence on the pitch.
Oh, I like him. I like him, but we can't hang our hat on him. He came for Charlton. We're not expecting him, our team, to revolve around him. You know what I mean? That's where I think we miss that. We lack a lot. Maybe we will have a bit more depth when King's fully fit. That'll give us an extra option. Give somebody that can maybe break into the box a wee bit more. I'd love to see Jack doing that. I think he has got it in his locker, but for whatever reason, he gets maybe into a position and just doesn't let ping. Is he told don't? Surely no.
No,
you get into the positions you know what I mean. So that then would suggest to me that he's lacking in confidence of some sort. He doesn't have faith in his own ability. Doesn't have faith in his own shooting, his skills. I'd just like to see more for him,
I mean, look, I think if Ryan Jack was on the call just now, he'd be the first one to admit they would like maybe another 2 or 3 goals a season. You just look a better player when you score the odd goal. It doesn't necessarily mean your performances are better, but it just looks better when you score the odd goal. Anyway, Stardog, if people want to join us, give your thoughts on the team. What's the number?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you were brought into the call by the one and only Old School Blue. Old Max text me, Stardog, with a text for Old Mac.
Right.
Yeah. He's gone for 4-0.
What's Old Max saying to it?
4-0.
4-0 today. Is that just in the first half?
First half.
Aye.
Old Mac's gone for 4-0 for the Rangers. There you go.
Who's the Wari Flaps playing today?
Don't get a clue, mate.
I don't know. But the puddle drinkers and the spoon burners are drawing 1 each with 2 minutes to go.
Oh, you've just jinxed that.
You've jinxed it. You've got a lot to learn.
Cheers for that.
You've got a lot to learn.
Don't mention anything.
Stardog.
Anyway.
Schoolboy.
No.
Schoolboy error. Stardog.
No.
You are now in with the foundations of this show. There's certain things you have to achieve in this show.
Right.
I'm sure the guys. You're a mainstay, now. You're a mainstay. This show will be handed over to you in the future.
He's getting groomed, Al. He's getting grooms of
how old did he start?
27, mate.
27.
That all for the grooming.
He's getting groomed.
He supports the ranked team for the grooming.
Well, when we take him out and see how he is after 27 vodkas.
I don't drink, mate.
But you need to. It's a rite of passage.
No, Stardog's a level-headed Stardog.
We just want the disco biscuits.
No, I don't
he's
know.
not. No, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Good
Not a
man.
good boy.
So what about Katic coming in for Hollander? Happy with that, Big Al?
Absolutely.
You're called Stardog.
No,
I know.
you go Stardog, because I know this is your baby. You take this.
I'm absolutely delighted with it, mate. But I know why he's been put in there. He's been put in there for the physical presence of Cosgrove, mate. I don't think the other defenders really have that in their locker to deal with physical presences. I went back to the game against Hearts last year when he played against that big Ikpeazu. I mean, he had him on toast, mate, the full game. He doesn't struggle with a physical battle, does Big Nico. And let's hope his position's here to stay. I don't think he should have been out of the team in the first place.
But he's not going to drop goals, is he?
Well, do you know something?
I think that's a fault.
Albert mentioned it the other night, Al, and me and Ox said it a couple of weeks ago about the teacher's pet kind of thing, and I think this favourites thing, there's a couple on the team you can start to see now, mate, and I don't like it.
And it was the same last season.
Yep.
He seems to have that runs through Gerrard. It's maybe not a favourites thing, it's maybe a loyalty thing. You can
Trust.
look at it and the kind of positive, the trust thing, but
It's trust, mate. He trusts
that's fair
Starfield a lot. He trusts
that's fair
Starfield.
enough. That's fair enough. I understand that. But
And I understand why he does
for the
trust
greater
Golson
good,
as
it's
well to
no.
a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he played a lot of games for us last year. He was our most consistent defender last year, was Connor Golson. So I know why he trusts him.
See that? I think that is playing a major factor in that guy's performances. I think he just maybe needs taking out the firing line, recharge the batteries. Just you know what I'm saying, because he has played some amount of games. He might just need to recharge the batteries, recalibrate, then come back into the team. We'll see a better player. If he comes back into the team after a period of being out and he's no recharged and he's playing worse than that, well then we then make another decision. But I think that would be a good thing for him. But unfortunately, the manager doesn't trust or doesn't have faith the team playing well and with him not being there. You know what I mean? So.
What I will say, if that's the manager's thinking, or he'll only be trying to get him to a week on Sunday. He's in the international football, then he's back fresh in 2 weeks' time, Stardog.
Aye, 100%, mate. But I do, to a certain degree, I agree with Big Al. I mean, I would take him out the fire line. He has played a lot of games for us, so he has. But he obviously feels comfortable to keep playing the games, and he would have obviously said to the manager. I just think on performances this year, it should be Katic should be in there instead of him. But they're both in the team today, so I can't complain as long as we get the 3 points, and then we can get to the international break. Is it after next week? After we play Hamilton, the international break?
Aye. So I mean, we've been talking about it. Get 2 wins under our belt the next 2 games, you know, and
100%,
hopefully get a result away on Thursday, and when we come back for the international break, we've got that momentum to really kick on, you know.
Aye, and just keep it going for there. That's all we need to do. Definitely.
See, like all Bear says, and we can criticise, or I can sit here and criticise and say whatever, but all Bear is bang on the money, and he's well worth listening on the radio, like the big trumpet head that he is himself. But I don't care as long as we're winning games. I'm frustrated that we're probably not playing the best football in the world, but I don't give a damn. We've had one slip up against the Puddle Drinkers. Really, that was it effectively. You were talking the other night there about the European runs. See if Steven Gerrard was at an English team and had such European runs in 2 seasons, he'd be getting touted for the Real Madrid job, never mind the Liverpool job.
Aye. I see where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying? So, winning football, see at the end of the season, if I'm still complaining about we've not got McCrory, Ojo's but we've won the league, I don't care. It's all forgotten about. As somebody said the other night, you don't care who you beat or what the result was in the quarter-final, as long as you win the big trophy, like, you know.
Listen,
so winning football.
Once we get to April, mate, you'll be getting a standby flight to get here for this party.
You better believe it. Aye. I'll be here for 55.
You know?
I've got air miles now anyway, so...
Right. Well, I'll get you the same place I got you the last time, and then I'll take you on the... We'll do it.
Aye. I don't drink either, but you can get me a bag of disco biscuits.
I'm not going out with you and start talking, but
you'll have a good night. Aye, so it is frustrating, but winning football is the be all and end all.
Look, when you look back, I'll see like me when sometimes we put a wee thing together and you look back, you Stardog, you talk about teams we wax lyrical about Gascoigne, Laudrup and that team, yeah.
Yeah.
You think, oh, they won every week. You look back at it, they drew with Raith Rovers, they get beat with Dundee.
Aye.
And then
there's a few cup shoppers in there too, weren't there?
And then you look at things, you start dissecting them. But all right, they won a lot of big games, they maybe went to Parkhead and won, etc. and that. But then the next week they might have drew to Dundee, They didn't win every week.
Nope. It was 100% the same when Walter Smith was back. Very much the same when he was back the second time, mate. I mean, we got the job done and we won the league and things like that. But did we play the best of football every single week? Absolutely not. I remember I went to watch them one week and we played Hamilton and we scored after 6 minutes. Edu scored a goal after 6 minutes and it stayed like that the full game. 8 Ibrox against Hamilton. So, I mean, this is just swings and roundabouts, mate. This happens in a season. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to play fantastic 3-4 and football every single week and win 5 and 6-0 and things like that. You're going to have to fight and roll your sleeves up sometimes. You're going to have to play scrappy games and things like that. But listen, results have went our way today, so we need to get in here and get in about this mob today and gain some ground back in this league.
What are you saying there?
It's finished.
I'm saying that they've dropped points today.
Oh, did it finish 1-each?
It's finished 1-each. So we would take a Bridgeman today because that gets us the points and also it gets us one closer in the goal difference. But if we win 2 or 3-0, all the better. But it's all about winning the day now, Big Ali.
Oh, definitely. But this is where it counts. So what are they saying in that changing room right now? Right, the Puddle Drinkers have just drew 1-each, whatever the score was. You will not walk off that park today with anything less than 3 points. I don't care how you get it. You're playing in front of 50,000 fans. I don't care how it happens. I don't care if one of these 2 years get sent off. You will not walk off that park today without 3 points. That's all you need to say to them. And that should be enough for us to get 3 points in the pocket. We've been given a chance here and we've slipped up the past 2 seasons when we've been given chances. Can it happen this season? Simple as. They should know that.
And if we do get a result with the Stardog, and I hope we will, it sort of really gets us on the front foot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
100%, mate. It sets us up perfectly for Hamilton next week to get the points there as well. Like you're saying, the international break, and we keep the momentum going for there. Like Big Al's saying, we've let this slip the past 2 seasons. It can't happen this season. And I tell you what, Big Al, if the players were sitting listening to you in that dressing room there, that should have been enough, because I would be agreeing with you. There's no way they can walk off that park without the 3 points. I don't care how many goals they get. If it's the goalkeeper that scores an OG, I don't care. I'm going for a Bridgeman today. A 1-0 mollication. 3 points.
No, 1-0 mollication.
If Bridgeman's result comes up today, Stardog, that'll be 3 games in a row.
I can't even need to start putting cuttings on.
Old Bridgeman. And they've been 1-0. 1-0 at half time. The 2 games. I forgot about the St Johnstone game. Sorry, the 4-0 game. Forgot about that. But that'll be 3 out of 4 if that happens, We've been harsh on the defence. We've been harsh on the defence, but we ain't been losing a lot of goals, Al.
No, I know that. But that's, I think, your expectation. I mean, that corner goal shouldn't probably fall into any other team. I just think we've got so high expectation. We want to be playing this silky football, but he's not been losing goals, a big guy. It makes a slip up here and there. Same with Tavernier. Tavernier's not been, not playing well. But then you look at the other side of the park. Katic is playing well. Barisic is coming onto a game. You know what I mean? So look at swings and runabouts. We've got the best goalkeeper. Sorry for swearing, probably in Great Britain, man. Because some of the saves he's pulled off in the last couple of weeks, man. That shot stopping thing that he does. He's immense at that. So he is, after shin, after not even after hand, after wrist, after the bone, after wrist and all that. McGregor is an unbelievable goalkeeper. That must give them some amount of confidence, you know what I mean? We get the aggressiveness in front of him Katic is a man. I told you when they dropped him the beginning of last season, I was taking the dugger walk. I said to you, you travel ruggies were all laughing when I was talking about Katic's thighs. That's what I was talking about. I just, as soon as I seen him, even without playing, I said that he's a unit. Straight away, if you were playing against him, you'd be saying to yourself, well, wait, man, I might get smashed here. The guy's a unit. Let him do what he needs to do. Let him be aggressive.
I've enjoyed Katic's performances this year. Big one. I won't be honest with you. I think he's been my most consistent central defender. Played well for us. A threat in the opposition box, more so than Golson, who has got a couple of goals, but I don't know if Katic was in the league. I need to look at that without off the top of my head.
Katic scored a goal, hasn't he? He scored a goal in the leagues, you know, and he scored one in Europe, wasn't he?
But I think his play's been better than Katic, and that's him playing in the left where he's right-footed. You know?
Do you really? I know you talk about that, but especially Brisbane, man, a left-sided, left-footed defender. And do you really think it makes much of a difference when you're playing at centre half?
If you play the way we play, where one goes left and one goes right, you don't. If you watch, you don't see goals much in the left side of the park. So when you go to clear it, it's on your better fit. That's a big thing. The ball's on the inside. Their comments,
Oh, sorry.
Well, can I just say, because this has actually been bothering me, but do you know, see when Katic scored his first ever goal for Rangers outside the box when he scored against, I think it was Bury. He switched it onto his left foot, mate, and he hit it for 25 yards with his left foot, and nobody's ever commented or noticed that, and I just wonder what foot is it? Yards. Right, so why would he hit that with his left foot if he wasn't left-footed?
But if you watch him, he is right, because you can kick with your left foot doesn't mean you're left-footed, does it?
But he hit a shot for so far out the box with his left foot, mate. I would think, why would you not put that onto his stronger foot? But he actually put it onto his left foot to hit the ball.
He's ambidextrous. He's a player.
I need to look at that goal again. That was a long time ago.
That's
what I'm saying. I don't think he looks uncomfortable. He doesn't look that's what I was maybe alluding to. He doesn't look uncomfortable on that left-hand side. I've not noticed it as much as you have, Stardog, but I just don't think he looks uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm wondering why we have to have a left side. I know that balance and all this, but sometimes there's Pallister and Bruce, one was left-footed, one was right-footed. Was Rio Ferdinand and Vidic, one was left-footed, one was right-footed. I can't remember these things. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm picking centre halves, I'm different for Bridge. I want one that's going to go and tap your ball naturally, and I want one that sweeps up naturally. That's the blend I like. But everybody sees the game different, big man. You know what I mean?
Aye. And so the blend that we've got at the moment, how would you frame that? What is a blend with Katic and Golson?
We play in a square line, and that's not something I would do if I was coaching the team. But everybody sees the game different, and who am I to tell Stevie G Stardugger?
Well, that's it, Ox. But see, when you're mentioning that there, that's where I think Bugera and Davy Weir worked so well together, because Bugera used to attack everything and Davy Weir just used to mop everything up at the back, mate. So that's the way personally I would do it as well. But Stevie G seems to like Golson in there, mate, with Katic. But I would honestly go and look at that goal against Bury, and any goal he's ever scored with Rangers with his foot, it's been a left footer. He's always scored with his left foot or his head.
All the Croatians are left footers anyway.
Nah.
Well,
aye.
Look at Modric, isn't he, is he?
You're not getting that, mate. Stardog.
I know, I missed the joke. I know, I go to just after I said that. Kick myself in the
Stardog, I'm sorry, but who called you the new Ibrox?
I don't know.
It was George.
Anyway.
Do you know who Ibrox was? Or is?
No.
Ibrox. Go to the
archives.
Go to the archives and then put a complaint into the management. I wouldn't be slandered like that.
I had a lot of time for Ibrox loyal.
So have I. But still, you don't want that hanging about you, Stardog.
I would say that.
Say what they want, mate. I don't let folk bother me.
Stardog's. Ibrox Loyal was great for the show, and so is Stardust. There you go, big how's that?
That's better.
Aye. You know. Ibrox is all right, mate. We've
so
for a long, long time. I think somebody said they ran into him, met him, but he was all right.
Oh, cool.
Right. How's the game going to go today? Big Al, I know you're no one for predictions, but he's how you think it's going to go.
Well, we're going to get a win. That's
right.
it. And
I'll do it.
I'll go for a triumphant 1-0 win.
Oh, Stardog, how do you see it? I mean, I'm Aberdeen. I'm in the dressing room. I'm saying, right, whatever we do, we keep it tight for the first 20 minutes. We clear our lines. We frustrate. We hassle. We get the ball down the park towards McGregor and we push up. That's what if I'm McInnes, that's what I'm telling them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we all know what they're going to do, mate. They're going to set up, they're going to park the bus and they're going to set out to frustrate. They're going to play and try and get set pieces and things like that. Rangers just need to go out there and get a hold of the game in the first 10 minutes. Please try and get an early goal if we can. And then the game can just take it. We can just take the game for there, mate. I do believe we will win comfortably today. I think we'll win 2-0. I even flung in last night that maybe Cav will score a wee cheeky penalty at some point, but that's just me being hopeful. I do think we'll win the game comfortably today, mate, so I'll go for 2-0.
One for Ojo, one for Goldson.
No, I would take one for Morelos, mate. I think he needs to keep scoring. I want Alfie to score every single game. I think it's important for him that he keeps these.
The big centre half that Morelos has had problems with. What's his name?
McKenna.
I don't think he's playing for Aberdeen today, mate.
No, he's not. He's injured.
You know?
No, Big Considine's no fear to get in about it either, so he'll have a good match up there, mate. But Morelos loves these physical challenges.
He'll not be scared of playing against Constantine, mate. Morelos.
He relishes these challenges. I think that's actually where when he's at his best, mate. When defenders try and get tight to him and things like that, I actually find that's when Alfie's on top of his game, and more so this season. I know we had cares in that last season, but we've not seen any signs of that for me anyway this year. And I think any time a defender's got tight to him, they've had a torrid time ahead of him in the game. So let's get another couple of early goals, and then hopefully we can get Jermaine on and hopefully all Mac's predictions right. I'd take that.
Aye, all Mac. He doesn't mess about. He likes positive football.
Yep.
You know?
That's the way we all want it.
Aye. Well, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for the Rangers, mate. One in each half. Which is, I mean, we're always looking for the perfect game, 3 and 4, but I take that now. One in each half. And move on. Stardog.
100%, mate. We've just got to get the 3 points. It really is. It's all one predicting scores and that, like you're saying. But the essential part of the day is just get the 3 points in the bag, make up some ground in this league that we deserve to be, because we've been brilliant this month, in my opinion. I think we've been nothing short of brilliant if everything goes our way. But this result today is so important for us, so we just need to get the 3 points in the bag today.
Here, mate. Here. Big game for Greg Stewart. Don't want to put any pressure on him, but big game to bring him in, and hopefully the manager gets it spot on it.
There's nobody else to bring in for, is it?
But the boy Barker's on the bench, mate.
No, but does Barker not play on the left?
Well, you could put Ojo on the right then, couldn't you?
No, but Ojo seems to be better on the left, I think.
Oh, aye.
I'm just saying. I think he's produced his best games when he's on the left.
When you play him on the left, he's got that run he can do outside you. But when you play him on the right, he's got that trick we talk about, Stardog, isn't he?
But with the run, he keeps the ball at his feet. With that trick, he does the trick and he can't cross the ball.
Aye, because he goes outside and he's no right fit.
I'd rather he was running in.
I don't think that's fair to say he's no right fit. He favours his left. He favours his left. Sorry about that.
But see that goal he scored the other week, yeah. What a goal that was, man.
Aye. See
if that was Messi, Ronaldo, or even any team in that English Premier League, it'd be all the news, like. But what a strike that was!
Do you know what?
That was vicious, man.
Aye, it was
what was the velocity in that going into the back of the net, like? Do that. Just see when you get into that position. Do it. If you do it 3 times in the game, Williams maybe go on, man. Just do it. Shows that you're wanting
You know how to get the velocity start, Doug? You know how to work that out?
I don't know how to get the velocity in shots, mate, but I'd put that down to about 80 mile and all that shot because it doesn't run like a bullet, man.
Time and distance, mate, to start with, yeah.
Yep, okay.
The fraction of the sun.
Aye.
Just hit it, man.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll take that goal today. See if he scores a goal like that every week, I would take that. But obviously that's not going to happen.
The only thing that annoyed me about that performance, after scoring a goal like that, he disappeared.
Aye,
I know, but I think that's the type of player he is.
Well, we'll see.
I think that's... But you don't mind if he disappears and you see the game out and he scored a goal like that. It's if it was 1 each or you get beat 2-1. I know what you're saying, but you can't really... I wouldn't criticise him. Although I'm not his most avid fan, I still wouldn't criticise him. That was a belter, man.
It was. Anyway, we've reached that time in the afternoon. He's a shout-out start, Dog, for everybody going to the game. Get the battle fever up. When you go, he's a speech. He's a bridge man.
Well, as Bridgeman would say, what can I say? Another great show. The Puddle Drinkers have dropped points today, so we need to keep it going for the Rangers. An important 3 points in the bag. Let's go here and mollocate them and keep it going for the Rangers. We are the people. Keep it going.
You're definitely sliding into his shoes. Thanks to Big Alan Stardug for joining us here in Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, hopefully celebrating the Rangers win. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Every other Saturday's my half day off. It's off to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland Road, me and my wee pal Joe. We love to see the lassies with their blue